So, good afternoon. This is Saturdays and EVs. It's not Saturday, it's Thursday afternoon. Been working all morning on our Kaylor motor. The motor has had a few issues. Let's go have a look. Just as an interesting point of view, this is my Kaylor starter generator, which I've had in an older Carmen Ghia. Fired this up the other day and it was a little grindy sounding. Sounds like a bearing. Sounds like a bearing out of the front, but I don't believe it's a bearing in the motor. So I'm going to let you listen to it. Just as a matter of fact here. Kind of hear that growly, grindy sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the adapter plate off, and I can leave the flywheel on because I can take it all apart later. I'm going to run the motor without the adapter plate on. This is another one of those slip fit adapter plates like the one from Rebirth Auto. This is a cast plate, but it's also machined to fit the bearings and fit everything just right, and very high quality. The Rebirth adapter plates are machined completely, but it only holds a small lightweight motor, so as it is, it's very precision fit in it, and it works very well. So we're going to stop this for a minute, and I'm going to take this off, and we're going to run the motor, because I might have to go get some bearings at the store. Bolts coming out the back side of the adapter plate. So we're going to do these little guys here. The flywheel is a machined down flywheel. That was a specialty of Kaylor motors. By the way, Roy Kaylor is still alive and kicking. He does have stuff that he wants to get rid of. He's not going to be continuing. I'm going to contact him about a few things that he has. Just some old stuff. But one of the things I'm interested in is his fiberglass kit cars that he has. He's got molds and all that kind of stuff. And that was of interest to me. Hopefully I can secure some of this stuff for a reasonable price. Maybe with the help of some others, we can come up with a nice little kit car. The motor here is a General Electric motor. It's a special SEPX motor that's got one of the fields in common with the armature, and it's designed as a generator and a starter motor. It's good strong motor for its size. It does not have an internal fan. It does have an internal clutch system on the shaft. So if there is an event where the item that it's connected to no longer spins, it will prevent the shaft on the motor from breaking. It'll just spin. It's not a super high torque motor. It's more for speed. It's a 8,000 RPM. This thing can run all day long, and they can do bursts, from what Roy has told me, up to 12,000 RPM. Very well built motors. I have one that's apart. We're almost done here. We have a driveway bench to work on. This particular motor is a C2 CM7788 motor, manufacturer's number. It's a 3,000 to 8,000 RPM speed, 400 amps, 330 volts. So it could generate up to generate a pretty high amount of amperage. Just kind of set it there, and as you can see, just slips right off. There you can see the end of that motor. Just slips right into there. There's a bearing on this side and a bearing on this side. It's a dual bearing setup. What I'm hoping for is that this motor's bearing is good, and that the bearing that needs replaced is in the adapter. So this is first test just with the motor. So let's see what happens. This thing's still going to jerk. Oops. So, kind of sounds like it might be the bearings out of the adapter. So we need to remove all this stuff. They're 6209. We'll get those a little bit later. pressure plate, excuse me. Enough. Okay. Let's see this again. Yeah. Much better. And we're back after an afternoon of working on the motor. As you can see, the adapter plate is a nice adapter plate. Uses two bearings. We did find that two bearings were bad. Wasn't expecting them to be as bad as they were. I was thinking maybe one. Both of them were bad, and so we cleaned it up, got the new bearings put in. This is the first time that this thing's probably ever been taken apart since it was built new. So, not surprised. Anyway, we're going to go, and we'll talk to you later.